Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame, and I hope you were able to live trade with us yesterday because that was pretty fun. We pretty much had a nice long. We got into a short at the end of the session, and it's still running, going sideways because nothing really happened overnight. So, in conclusion, today, what should we be expecting? Bitcoin right now is sitting on the support that we discussed yesterday. We did not break it down over here at 20,050. If we have a 4-hour open or close under $20,050 today, we should be looking for downside to come. And already, I will mention again, for the downside targets, we're looking for the 19.9 as support. And then after that, 19.7 and 19.6, the golden pocket. If the golden pocket fails as support, then you're going to be looking for a flush right down to 17.6 and look for that as support or not. Lose that support and we got lower targets, but let's just wait for it as we'll go level by level. Excuse me. As you can see under the 17.6, we got one more level here, 16.7, 16.8. But as I said, level to level, okay? Ignore all of this cluster. There you go. There you go. So as you can see, we are literally ideally looking to go sideways. If it can go sideways, the chance of going up is there. But due to the fact that we have the 9 EMA above, it's providing resistance, as I was saying. Now it is going to be very hard to get above 20,500. 20,500 is a decent area to take a short if you're able to, with the stop loss above the previous high around 20,800. If we do get above 20,500 with the 4-hour open and close, you should be looking for the target of 21,200 to come and see if that can be claimed with an open and close above. If so, we'll be looking for higher targets such as 25K. And I believe we have this level right here before, 21,800 to 21,600 before. So after 21.2, you got 21.8, 21.6, and then you got 22.8, and then the 25. The 22.8 is this previous high, and then the 25. So there are lots of levels to the upside, but it does look like we can possibly go higher if we hold sideways and up. If we start showing weakness here, then you get an hourly, even an hourly open and close under 20K. That's your first warning sign that, hey, this level is going to break down. Once price action gets under here, it's going to go down really quick, and then this 9 EMA will cross down. The only hope we have right now is the price action is sitting on the 21 and going sideways. So once this is lost, it's game over. And pre-market is down negative 170 points and going sideways. So today is the day that markets should be like, all right, interest rates are not going away, and we should expect more increase next meeting in December. Let's start pricing it into the markets. So we should see some downside action today, and I'll go over that in my equity video right after I do my Bitcoin and other stuff. So stay tuned. Looking at the 4-hour on Bitcoin, we can see that we were trying to hold sideways yesterday here to pop up, as I was saying, but now we are officially under the 55 EMA. So this is legit resistance now. As we are going down now, the EMAs are starting to converge down. So it's confirming this bear, that this is bearish, and we should be looking for lower targets. Once you lose this 20,500, you have this 19,009. And like I said, 19,006 and 7. Once that's gone, we are going down and we're going to flush hard liquidity. Get ready. Kind of like this right here. So, yeah, unfortunately, we did not get as high as everyone expected, and now the interest rate news is out, so the dreams and hopes of higher are kind of pretty much over. And now we should be looking for how much lower and how much faster are we going to go down. Uh, yeah, New York session today and tomorrow are going to be epically important because Thursday and Friday are going to be risk off days. I'm trying to see how much damage comes to the tech sector. Yeah. Well, that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin. Now let's go look at the daily on Ethereum and Ethereum was the stronger asset, but it is doing the same thing as Bitcoin and is trapped between the lower EMA. So as soon as we get 4 hour open and close above 1565, we can look for the next level, which is around 1750. But before 1750 comes 660. So keep that in mind. We got, like I said, above 4 hour open and close above 1565. We should be looking for 1660, and then an open and close above that, we can look for 1760. If we lose this level for support around 1500, we got one more chance over here at like 1460, and then after that, we're looking for the lower targets, which are 1230. After 1460, it's going to be 1230. And this little fib I did is because I was scalping with you guys last night. It's not that important, but I'm just going to leave it there because when we go to the 15-minute to scalp, all of this will make sense. Um, yeah, a 4 hour open and close above 1609, we can look for the next extension, which is our 1780 area to 1800 for the next level of short. Until then, we're just going sideways and possibly down. So be forewarned. Let's go to the 4 hour, and volume is coming down. So volume is coming basically to a lackluster end as we have reached our top. And now if sell volume starts, this thing can reverse back down like Bart style. So just be ready, guys. It kind of looks like a little crappy head and shoulders as well. The weakest right Quasimodo right hand ever. Um, as we look at the indicators, we know that under 1575, it's just bear. All the scalps I took yesterday were off of 1600 and 1540, and we did pretty damn good off of both of those. The one long I told you guys to take yesterday was right over here at 1508, 1510, and I took that and I told you guys all to take it. I closed at 100+% profit. Might even been 200 over here at like 1540. That's where I started to take my long short. So I have a little bit of short around 1540, which is already in a little bit of profit. And I want to see, are we gonna close under 1525 with that 4 hour open and close? If so, then we are probably gonna gun down. And that short, I'm gonna add to it probably under 1500. Once we break out of this channel, this green channel to the downside, I can add to my short, assuming that we're going to go to the 200, 1432-ish. And then if we lose 1430, then we can look for that 12. So I'm ready for some big moves today. I hope you guys are too. As soon as we have open and closes above 1575, you should be very, very less bearish because more than likely this thing wants to ramp up, break above 1600, 1610. This thing where we shorted yesterday. This those NMs, what buttholes. They literally wicked it like a little bit and then went down. I know there were some people who had that limit set there, so congrats. I always tell you guys don't set limits because the way I would have traded this, like officially, I know I took that 1610 because of the larger fit. But if we were scalping this 15-minute the way that I set up my chart and stuff, I would have been shorting 1595 and I would have added up to 1625, knowing that the top of this channel is where I wanted to reject the red channel. And even if we got into the red channel, the mid of it, it's like it would have been a lower high, and then this head and shoulder would have played out. See, that's what we needed, that one more shoulder to come in to basically say, yeah, this head and shoulder is ready. But looks like this Quasimodo shoulder was it, and this wick was the shoulder's rejection to the downside. So until this liquidity gets tested, we don't have any upside, in my opinion. And yeah, US pre-market isn't doing that great right now either, so I'm not looking for upside. One thing you should look into is since the markets are opening down, it's very possible that at New York Open, you might get people to buy up the dip, and then they get wrecked within an hour of the market opening. So just be patient for the market to open and just sit on your hands for an hour. Let the market people spend their money in whatever direction they want, and then you get in there and clean up the scraps, basically once they're all poor with all their money already fully in the market. That's another thing I try to teach you guys. If you have $100, use $10 to start or $5 to start and build up to that $100 position. Don't just add $100 at one of these levels and then expect you to survive. Because why I have these levels here, it's a ladder. So I will be Here, this is a gold line, so this is where I start. If I want to long, I'm going to long off of this to the top side. If I want to short, I'm going to short off of this to the downside. That's all that is needing to be done. This is like a mental stop loss. If it goes above here, well, either it's a liquidity grab, so it should be a wick, or it's going to actually be like, no, we're actually going to upside. So you should have an open and close above it, not a wick. This shit was how I know that it's bullshit. So yeah, I hope that helps. Aside from that, guys, that's what we're looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I will quickly go over Dixie, which I should be throwing into traditional side. All right, Dixie. Look at this son of a bitch. How many times did I tell you guys this thing is just charging, charging, charging? Once it breaks this 1172, it's just gonna gun. And now look, we are already opened and closed above the golden pocket, and we are looking to gun higher. This is huge. You guys, huge. Here is the reason why we're not gonna go up right here. I hope you guys are paying attention. I am gonna share this on the main thing. Pay attention to Dixie. EAP. Exactly as predicted. All right. Well, guys, that's all I need to show you for this. Dixie, just watch out for how high it goes. The higher it goes, the bigger the drop will be. If we find rejection over here and we find the pullback, it's very, very possible we will basically go to uh, test this channel and then ride up. If we pull back a little, you'll see a little bit of pull markets rise for crypto into New York Open, but right after that, you should probably see that pullback. I'm gonna leave my alert over here to see if it wants to break out. Once we break this high, oh man, it is gonna be so much pain for fucking X. Everything is gonna get wrecked, dude. Everything, guys. Just understand the seriousness of what I'm trying to say. As we break above 114.78, my prediction that everyone had this, that, and the other talking their bullshit. My prediction has not changed. We are going to cause some real, real pain for the real, real world. And the real extension is way over here. This is all just bullshit area. This is when things get serious. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The level of pain that's going to go in the world for this to occur is just going to be, it's disheartening. It's nothing good is going to come from this. The rich people will get richer. The poor people are going to go to a whole new level of poor. This is going to start so much negative crap around the world. And yeah, all you guys who have retirement equities, 401ks, pensions in the market, you should highly, highly, highly consider switching into bonds. Your equities are about to get wrecked, and now you're gonna have to get out of retirement if your money's in it, and you're gonna have to freaking start flipping burgers on McDonald's again. Just get ready, guys. This shit is not even a joke. Be serious about this. This is gonna fuck a lot of people's lives up for real, for real. I'm going to get off this video, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the video comment section below. If you want to trade with us live, feel free to join us on my Discord server. The link to it is in the description video below. If you guys want me to follow up with what my mentality is with this Dixie and the world and the future, become a member because I rant to my members only. I don't like to talk too much deep thoughts on the free side because I don't know who's out there to get me. Last but not least, please, 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 if you like my material, please press the like button, subscribe, the bell button for notifications. If you could share this material with anyone you know that's interested in these kind of topics, I would greatly appreciate it. We are almost at 300 subs. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 so I can make YouTube pay for my feet pictures. Lastly, if you guys have any other assets you want to cover, let me know. I will bring it up in the next videos. All I want you guys to do is trade safe, be careful, and just be very, very cautious of this. This is making me want to get heavier in my short. So be safe, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon.